Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to do a love tarot reading for you guys today. See what you've got going on in love and relationships and friendships, families and all that kind of thing. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If the message fits, you will know. If it doesn't, don't force it to fit. It's not your message. So let's see what we've got going on for Taurus in love. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus in love, please. Alright. I got a very Aggie sort of energy then when I was shuffling them cards. If you could see, I try and kind of keep the cards in front so you can see what I'm doing. But as I was shuffling the cards, they were kind of flipping and flopping, and I got a bit Aggie with them. You know, I had to knock the energy clear from them, and I'm getting that kind of energy. And also with what I've just pulled out, these the Chariot in reverse energy. King of Swords in reverse energy, Justice in the upright, Six of Cups in reverse energy. Something is stuck here. There's kind of a cold, switched off, confused, lack of clarity. You're waiting for something here, Taurus. Or something's kind of, there's no control over something. Something's a bit going every which way, like the cards were, going every which way, and you're kind of stuck on something and not able to move on while this is up in the air. You're looking for, and there's justice. You're looking for truth somewhere, balance, fairness, and you're kind of stuck on this until you get it, or until you find it, or until someone gives it to you. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting a very frustrated energy here as well. Kind of what's going on, that kind of energy. With every clarify layer, I'm going to use a different deck because I find it keeps the energy flowing. I've been doing that lately with my readings, and I feel that the energy flows a lot better when I use a fresh deck. So that's what I'm going to do for a moment. So let's clarify. Why is the Chariot here in reverse energy for Taurus? Wheel of Fortune in reverse energy. Something is stuck. Something is going backwards. Something is up in the air. Something is sort of, it's brought an unhappy, unsuccessful, bad, I don't know, you've spun the wheel and not landed on the jackpot in something. Some sort of bad luck or booby prize I just got. Raw end of the deal, booby prize. And you're not sure how this is going or gonna go, and you want to know how, and you want to know. King of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Taurus? The Empress. So that could be you, Taurus. Kind of, you're wanting progress, growth here. You're wanting to perhaps give birth to something, to create something, nurture something, perhaps yourself. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit neglected in this, or but something. I'm just, yeah, there's a lot coming through. I'm going to just get these last two clarifications out before I say more. Why is Justice here for Taurus? Three of Wands in the upright. Yeah, you want progression. You want to move forward. Three of Wands, you're wanting to make plans, future plans, long-term plans. You're wanting to get on with things here. You're wanting to move forward, and you're kind of moving backwards. You want progression, growth, to move forward with the wheel, not backwards. And you're waiting on some sort of decision here, some sort of clarity, because you don't seem to be able to move on until you get that. Six of Cups in reverse energy. Why is it here for Taurus? Three of Cups. You're wanting to get out there, get back to life, celebrating. Maybe you want to travel, you want a reason to celebrate. I mean, this could have something to do with family or friendship, perhaps. Because you've got the Six of Cups there, and you've also got the Three of Cups, which is all about community, friendship, getting together with people. Could also talk about someone that's very close to you, or someone you see as a very good friend or a family member. Wheel of Fortune in reverse energy. Why is it here for Taurus? Two of Swords in reverse. And really not knowing what to do here. Not kind of trying to come to a decisive point, but feeling very stuck because you can't see, you haven't got clarity enough here. You're blinded a little bit here. I just got having the wool pulled over your eyes. That was sort of a download I just got. Okay, what's that just came out? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, and you're feeling, yeah, okay. You're feeling in a place of lack, of loss here, rejected, kind of, yeah, you know, the Five of Pentacles, everyone says left out in the cold, and it becomes quite a cringy thing to say, but that is what it basically, in a place of poverty, in a place of loss, lack, not having something. You feel like you're at a loss, been pushed out, rejected, or you wanted growth in something here. You wanted progression, and you're feeling like the tide's against you, something's against you. Three of Wands. Magician in reverse. There you go. Right. So, the Magician in reverse can be about self-doubt, or doubting something, or doubting if you have what it takes to do something, to create something, to manifest something here. It can also talk about the wicked magician, not the wicked, but manipulation. Someone who uses their powers, their charms, to kind of get what they want in a situation. They kind of abuse their power. And I just got that download about having the wool pulled over your eyes. So, or possibly having the wool pulled over your eyes. So there could be that element of either self-doubt or doubting this situation, or feeling like maybe you are having the wool pulled over your eyes. Someone is possibly, you feel like someone might be manipulating you here, or, you know, not having the best of intentions towards you. Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? King of Pentacles. Well, that could be you, Taurus. I'm getting the energy that you're all right, kind of, you're waiting on something, but you're kind of as well feeling like, well, actually, I don't really need what's going on here. I am kind of just good on my own. I'm quite independent. I kind of don't need to hang around waiting for anyone or anything. But I wanted some sort of progression and growth here. So I am sort of waiting for this outcome. But make no mistake, I don't need to be waiting here for this decision. I can just kind of walk away and do what I've got to do. Like when I first started the reading, I'm getting that very aggy feeling, like someone's getting bored here of waiting around when they've got better things to do with their time. Two of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Taurus? Seven of Cups in reverse. Again, card of wild imaginations, confusion, many possibilities, but also fantasy and reality and disillusionment. I just want to see what they were. I'm not going to take them just because of the way they fell out. Sorry, I just have to pause one moment. Sorry about that. Yeah, so what is the reality of the situation I'm getting? Someone here wants to know, what is the reality? What's real from false? What's the truth? What's not the truth? What's happening? What's not happening? Five of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Because something's weighing heavy. Something is, you know, it's becoming some sort of a burden. Someone's getting bored, tired. Bored of carrying the weight, tired of carrying the weight. They're kind of persevering with it. They're, you know, like with the King of Pentacles energy that I got. Someone's kind of wanting progression and growth. And they're sticking with it, even though it's a weight on the shoulders. But they're kind of saying, like, oh, I'm not going to hold this forever. Kind of, you know, I can just move on at any given point. But I'd like progression and growth here. I'd like to kind of have some sort of, you know, good outcome. But I'm not going to wait forever for it. The Magician in reverse energy. Why is he here for Taurus? There's that Six of Cups energy in reverse again. You have someone here, I mean, it might be you, it might be them, but there is love here. There is a feeling of love or friendship, or, you know, you're enduring something here because you care or love someone, or, you know, you have compassion towards them, you have love in your heart for them, however it goes. But there are limits. There are limits. King of Pentacles. Why is he here for Taurus? The Hermit. So, doing some soul searching, or someone's doing some soul searching, looking for a light in a dark place, or someone's kind of not giving someone's in hermit mode. They're kind of detaching a little bit, or you know, kind of locking themselves away and kind of looking within themselves, but not really dealing with something here. Excuse me, they're kind of like waiting there. Don't know, they're kind of stuck in their head about something. Or they're looking for answers and kind of looking instead of actually just doing something. Yeah, someone's very stuck in their head here, especially with that Seven of Cups energy as well. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Why is it here for Taurus? The High Priestess in reverse. So someone here is being secretive or not coming forth with some sort of truth. Or again, the Magician in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, kind of that hidden agenda, kind of manipulative energy. And also, again, that closed off kind of the Hermit as well. Someone's not giving you, someone's a bit emotionally closed here, closed off, cold, kind of detached. It could also mean that someone here needs to listen to what their intuition is telling them. Someone's kind of, especially with that Seven of Cups in reverse and then the High Priestess, kind of illusion from fantasy. Someone maybe has, sorry, reality from illusion, from fantasy. What's the reality? What's the fantasy? Perhaps somebody knows here what the reality is, and it's kind of staring them in, but they're not accepting it. They're still kind of hanging on for something. When perhaps they are delaying the inevitable. Ten of Wands. King of Wands in reverse. Again, that can talk about unachievable expectations. Impulsiveness, kind of somewhat, well, yeah, being ruthless to get what someone wants as well. Again, that, you know, coincides with the Magician reverse energy. Six of Cups. The Moon. Heavy. Okay, so now there's heavy kind of the High Priestess, the Magician, the Hermit, but the Magician, the High Priestess and the Moon. There's some sort of illusionary kind of energy here. Fantasy kind of. Someone is not being truthful or not being realistic, or someone is not coming forward with some sort of truth or clarity, or and someone is also not listening to their intuition. Someone is not seeing the truth of a matter, and someone is perhaps having the wool pulled over their eyes. The Hermit. Why is he here for Taurus? Page of Pentacles in reverse. That can talk about a lack of commitment, procrastination, learning from failure, some sort of bad motives, bad news, not learning from past mistakes. And a lack of commitment. Someone is possibly portraying that they are committed to something, but they're not. But you're kind of holding on for something, and maybe someone's portraying or saying that, you know, they're committed to something, but they're kind of not doing anything about it. Five of Wands in reverse, just flipped out. Avoiding conflict, or someone is avoiding having some sort of discussion, talk, bringing truth and clarity to a matter. definitely heavy avoidance energy here. Tell me about the High Priestess. Why is she here for Taurus? King of Pentacles in reverse now. Can talk about stubbornness, greed, overindulgence in something, wanting too much. Hold it. Yes. Okay, I'm getting an energy of someone being a bit... Someone brings something to the table here, and someone is acting like they're committed, but they're not committed, but they don't want to let go of it because someone brings something, someone gives someone something here. Someone is of high value here, and someone is aware of that, and they want to keep whatever that value is. You might be, or they might be, I'll say someone because I don't know who it is, but obviously, but I'm not saying it's you and I'm not saying it's them. I'm just reading energy here. So someone could be well paid, in a state of, you know, rich, abundant, stable, earns good money, has a luxurious lifestyle, and someone's kind of connected here, but they're not necessarily in it for the long haul. They're in it for what they can get from it. King of Wands in reverse energy. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. He can be a funny little bugger, really. Can talk about someone that's spying, looking for news, investigating, kind of. Can talk about some sort of mental, or getting some sort of communication information from someone, or someone's contacting you about something. But in reverse energy, it can also talk about manipulation again. But it's not, it's in the upright. So I'm not sure what to make of that page there. Tell me about the moon. Knight of Wands in reverse again. Impulsiveness, recklessness, delayed. Kind of not... Someone's very... I'm going to say it. Someone's really greedy here. They're thinking of themselves. Or not necessarily greedy, but they're thinking about themselves, not of the other person. They're thinking of themselves. And they're kind of stringing someone along here. But all the while, they're looking after number one. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So, Ten of Pentacles. That could be you, Taurus. Maybe you are the Ten of Pentacles to someone, but not necessarily for the good. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is family, legacy, security. Maybe you are someone's security. Maybe you're someone's financial security. King of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. That can be... Yeah, it can be a card or an energy of reconciliation coming back around, hoping that something will come back around. It can also be a card or an energy of refusing to kind of face some sort of pain or grief, not wanting to let go of something, not getting past something, wanting to hold on. But yeah, it can also be about recovery and releasing something, forgiving something, letting go and healing. Page of Swords. Five of Cups in reverse. Again, okay, so forgiveness, accepting change, ready to move on, ready to heal and let go. So maybe someone here knows that it's time to kind of move on from this and, you know, see it for what it is and let it go. King of Wands. Yeah, Six of Swords again. Moving on, finding peace. Resolving some sort of conflicts here. I mean, this could be that you've had some sort of issue, conflict, and you're finding forgiveness, or you're hoping to find forgiveness and move on from something here, and you're kind of waiting for forgiveness, or someone's waiting for forgiveness. Perhaps someone feels like they need forgiveness before they can fully move on from something. Maybe someone's apologising for something here that they did, or something that happened, and they're asking for someone's forgiveness. Ten of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles in reverse energy. That Five of Wands that flipped out in reverse energy. The Star in reverse. So yeah, someone, this is about, I mean, there's a lot of energy here, Taurus, to be honest, but this is about moving on in one way or the other. Yes, it can be about possibly manipulation, or someone's kind of, I'd got that earlier, you know, leaving someone hanging on a string for what they can give to them. That might just be a separate message energy that I picked up on there. But here there is this heavy energy of finding truth, clarity, and moving on, and accepting what is and what isn't, restoring some sort of peace to perhaps reconcile or bring something back around, or just accepting and moving on. But until that happens, I mean, especially with that Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, did the Wheel of Fortune come out twice? I can't remember, I think. But yeah, something's stuck and it can't kind of move on in one way or the other until it's resolved, until there's acceptance, forgiveness, and then everyone can kind of move on. Whatever it is, whatever's happening, whatever's happened, this is what the energy is, and it's going to stay this way until this is resolved in one way or the other. And you know, especially with the Wheel of Fortune there, the wheel turns. The wheel turns regardless of whatever position you're in. So like a hamster running on a wheel that's moving forward, well, the hamster's going that way and the wheel's going that way, but the hamster's just stuck running backwards, but actually isn't getting very far because he's running against the wheel and the wheel's going forward. So regardless of whether you stay stuck in a situation or move forward, the wheel turns regardless. So you can stay stuck or you can move forward, but the wheel will keep turning. And the rest is up to you, Taurus. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Hope it helped. Thank you for tuning in if you did. And if you did and you like this reading and you would like some more readings from me, please subscribe to the channel or give this video a thumbs up. Best of luck, lots of love. See you next time. Bye bye.